it's Nemo and welcome to Chit Chat Friday. Yes, that's what I've decided I'm going to be calling this Friday episodes that are not wine, sex and chill related. They're just simple conversations, just us chatting, having a good time. There will be Chit Chat Fridays because your girl is so excited to have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Just keep the momentum going, you know. But for today's video, we're going to be talking about love languages. What are love languages are, the 5 main different love languages. I don't know why my English is escaping me. I feel the need to do this because when I went live with Shikana actually last Saturday, a few of you had brought up the whole healthy relationship. How am I able to have a healthy, stable relationship? Like our tips and tricks on how we're making this long distance relationship work and all of that. And I thought, why not? Let's start the conversation. If I can help somebody out, why not? So as I said, it's going to be all about love languages, my love languages, how I communicate, how we've been able, H and I that is, to just mesh our love languages together because we don't have similar love languages. A few of them are different, but yeah, let's just get into it, you know. First things first, love languages. So these are the 5 love languages by Gary Chapman. It's actually a book and it basically teaches people love languages, how they express their love, how they communicate. So you actually do take a test and then you're scored based from 12 to 1 on your love languages and just basically that. So this is how we express love to our partners and how we want to receive love. It's also how you understand your partner's expressions of love, and it's just how you communicate. Again, this is one thing I always drive, like I'm always pushing. Communication is key. Like when it comes to anything, communication is key. There are some people that do not know how to communicate a lot, and that makes things so much worse because if you're not able to express how you feel or communicate what's going on, how do you expect the rest of us to understand what's happening? You get? But that's basically what it is. So I'm going to mention my love languages from the highest to the lowest. There are 5 main love languages, which are quality time, physical touch, acts of service, words of affirmation, and receiving of gifts. Those are the five love languages. But also at the end, I'll add other love languages like things I like that communicate love from you and stuff like that. So yeah. Number 1 for me is quality time. Yes, as an introvert, I love my personal space. I love being alone. I love the silence. I love loneliness. But when it comes to a relationship, I want quality time. I want to see you. I want to be seated on the same couch with you. It doesn't matter if we are just seated in silence. It's just that having you there makes me know that, yeah, you're willing to sit with me in silence, in my silence, other than doing something else, and that's the way you're showing love. So it's full and divided attention. Being there for this type of person is very critical. It's the quality conversations, it's the quality activities, it's just you physically being there and wanting to be in my space with me to just chill, relax, do whatever. And one way that you can make it seem as though you're not giving me quality time is not listening properly, because I will tell you something. I expect you to listen. If you don't understand, ask me what I mean and we move on from there. So this for me scored the highest. Quality time. Let's just sit on the couch together, relaxing, have quality conversations, quality activities. Like when I think back, I want to be like, yeah, we chilled on the couch the whole day and that was perfectly fine for me, because I always say this: when you come to my space, do not come to disturb my peace, because again, I'm a person that loves silence. I love loneliness. I love being alone. So how I will show you my love is quality time, because I'm willing to have you in my space for us to be together. Cool. The second one for me is physical touch. Ooh. Alexa, please play Nishike by Sauti Soul. Touch me, feel me, all of that good stuff. But this is not necessarily bedroom matters. Let me just put that point across. I just love being touched. Like, just randomly walk by and stroke my arm, just do something nice. It's just that touchiness, hugs, pats, hand holding, the thoughtful touches. It just shows excitement, concern, care, and love. Like, I can be washing dishes and then H will pass and just like stroke my neck or just pat my back or just touch me to be like, hey, I'm here, like I'm here with you, you know. So that's what it just feels nice. Like, yeah, you touch me. I don't like people touching me. Like, let me tell you, for my love languages are things I don't like people doing. But since I'm in a relationship with you, I want you to do that because I'm giving you permission to do that. That's how I communicate my love. So touch me. Come give me a kiss. Like, hold my hand when we're walking in the streets. Like, I find that so cute. Like, our fingers are entangled and we're just walking there together. Makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. Number 3 was acts of service. Again, I love loneliness, I love being alone, I love doing things my way because I have a specific way of doing things. But when it comes to a relationship, you need to put your effort. Like, you need to be able to help me around the house, help me with things, just simple acts of service. Like, if I cook and clean, you will do the dishes after we eat because I'm the type of person, when I cook, I clean as I go. So by the time I'm going to have food, the kitchen is clear. But it's those simple acts of service. It's anything you do to ease the burden of responsibilities. So the things that will trigger me when it comes to acts of service is laziness, broken commitments, and making more work shows that you don't care. Like, I cannot stand laziness. It's okay to lounge, it's okay to be wherever, but if there's something that needs to be done, if something is not sitting right, at least try to do it, fix it up, and then continue lounging. But because, hey, and when you break a commitment, you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it, and I'm like, but I've already planned that you are going to do it, so I'm going to do something else. Like, again, communication. Number 4 on my list were words of affirmation. This one, I'm not the type of person that needs words of affirmation because, again, I'm alone. I'm a lonely person. I love my personal space. So I give myself words of affirmation a lot, and I don't expect it from somebody else because I don't trust human beings. Like, you might be saying something for the sake of saying it. And for me, words really, really have a huge impact. So when it comes to insults and stuff like that, it will always replay in my head. Like, I'm the type of person that overthinks. My mind is constantly running and I constantly repeat conversations in my head. So having words being constantly told to me, I'm just like, do you really mean it, or are you saying it for the sake of saying it? You know, it's a battle in my head. Like, there's always a battle in my head. But for H, words of affirmation is one of his top love languages. And the first few months after he left, like the first 2-3 months over there, January, Feb, we really struggled with that because I'm like, but you know, I love you. Like, you know, you're my person, you know, you're amazing, you're an amazing partner, you are always there for me. But I had to learn to constantly reaffirm him and assure him that I love you, you know, it's me and you, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you see those things. So it's a struggle, but you have to make it work. This is why communication, because he communicated and told me like, hey babe, my top love language is words of affirmation. So, as my you better, you know? So yeah, so it's unsolicited comments mean the world to those people when it comes to words of affirmation. Like, hearing the reason behind that love is great. It's perfect for them because it reaffirms them and it reassures them that yes, I am needed, I am loved, I am wanted, I am cared for, all of that. And with this, insulting words linger. That's why I avoid words of affirmation, because where there's a positive, there's a negative. And I received so much hate in my previous relationship towards the end that with a mind that's constantly doing this and constantly replaying conversations, it really broke me. So that's why I do not rely on other people to affirm me. I'd rather just affirm myself. So that's not the way I communicate love with other people. It's how I communicate love with me, you know? So yeah, so it has to be kind, encouraging, and positive words. Just, babe, today you're looking fine. I love how you've dressed like that. I love how you're smiling, you know. Just, oh, you're looking good today. I love you, you know. You're my partner and I love you. You know, just be positive. Last on my list is receiving gifts. Please do not gift me and I have not asked for what I want. It's something I grew up with. You know, my mom used to gift us with purpose. Either she'd buy a book. What are you going? You're going to read the book. You had asked for the book or you had hinted about the book. So when it comes to receiving gifts, I'm usually like, I know it's a thought that counts, but nah, not for me. So this is not necessarily materialism. It's just the people who have this as their top love language thrive on the love, thoughtfulness, and effort behind the gift. It makes them known, it makes them feel known, cared for, and are prized. You know, basically that's what it is. But for me, because H loves gifting, he's really good at gifting, but I'm like, okay, let's find a balance, because you will buy me something and I'll be like, oh, okay, thank you, I appreciate it, but what am I gonna do with it? Like, I don't wear jewelry, I barely wear jewelry. Like, for me, it has to be gifts that have a purpose. So what we've learned to do is I will tell him what I want. Example, I wanted a blender. I went and said, babe, I want a blender. This is the blender I want. He sent me money to buy the gift. I recently told him that I want a set of crochet hooks. I was like, babe, these are the crochet hooks I want. He said, okay, cool, I will get them for you. So for me, that's how we found the balance, because again, for him, it's words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, gifting, and then acts of service, if I'm not wrong. But he loves gifting. Like, this man can buy gifts for everybody every single day and he'll be so happy about it. But so that's how we found the balance. So when it comes to relationships, again, communication and understanding each other's personalities, understanding what each other love, how they communicate, will help you balance things out. For us, quality time is similar. Physical touch, hey, you can be touching each other every single day, it's similar. But when it comes to words of affirmation and gifting, you know, we have to balance it out. We have to be able to say, okay, let's meet in the middle. This is how we're going to be able to communicate through this thing. You know, he's very good at acts of service. I don't even have to like bother with, babe, help me clean around or help me do shopping or help me do this. No, he's always just there. So as I said, communicate. Just communicate, guys. I will leave a link down below for you guys to take the test and see for yourself. But it's just, you know, love languages. Learn them, understand them. And now there's this thing where different people like different things. Not the 5 main love languages, but now other small love languages. For me, another one is food. Buy me food. Like, yeah, buy me food. You buy me food, I will be so happy with you. Like, it just communicates, here, I care for you, have. So just buy me food. Another thing is, with the social media era, with people constantly here on their phone, I do not do texts and long conversations. For me, it's just too much of an effort, because again, I'm like, I know you love me, you know I love you, we've told each other that, but 24/7 here, it's not for me. So when it comes to that social media era of communication, I like having conversations that are worthwhile and at the end of the day. So don't come and invade my privacy with my phone constantly buzzing at it, bzz, 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 message. We gonna fight. So for me, personal space when it comes to technology is a love language. Don't buzz up my phone every 2 minutes asking me what I'm doing, yet it's the same thing I was doing an hour ago. I'm seated in my house working, you know, simple. It's just those small things, you know, so those things that make you feel loved. Like, you need to realize those small things, like somebody does, you just say, hey, You're doing that for me. Thank you. I appreciate you. But that's what basically love languages are. Simple: quality time, physical touch, acts of service, words of affirmation, and receiving gifts. But yeah, what are your love languages, guys? Like, how do you communicate your love? And for being a very silent, introverted, I hate human beings, I don't trust human beings, I love my personal space kind of person, when it comes to my relationship, I'm always opposite, because for me, I have learned that space is what I do for myself. Space is what keeps me sane because it's my personality. But when I'm with somebody, I will give you quality time. Like, I will spend the whole day with you and it won't bother me at all. As long as you're not bzz, 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 that's not quality time. Quality time is you're seated there, I'm seated here, we're cuddling, we're talking, we're laughing, we're watching a show, something like long drives, just taking a walk, just spending time with you. That's how I will show my love to you, because I'm letting you know, like, as an introverted human being, I love you being in my space. So again, it's just navigating your personality, how you communicate love, and your partner's personality, and how they communicate love, and finding a balance. It's never going to be a perfect balance, but it's just a balance where it's healthy, where things can be going good. Cool. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's Chit Chat Friday. And yeah, let me know your love languages down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.